Yo, what is up, people of the internet? Happy Tuesday. And you're probably thinking, wait a second, why are we coming at you live on a Tuesday? It's because this is a bonus episode of the Waveform Podcast. We can't get enough of it. So, we're your hosts. I'm Marquez.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm David.
And this is Adam. And I'm Ellis. And we're doing another game show.
I was ready for like a remix of it.
too.
Yeah, I was like,
Boom. Didn't have time. This
Waveform
one
trivia
is
show.
This is our first original game show. This is the first show that we came up with the rules with all on our own. We're not basing it off anything. And so for that reason, it's also the most jank game show we've put together.
I feel like
this,
the first tidbits of it were last week. I was like, let's do something kind of around this. And then like this week, you're like, here's a PDF, get ready.
Yeah,
I was like,
so
okay.
backstory. Like Adam, there was a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about on the pod that it wasn't exactly like easy to fit in. Just stuff that I like, you know. And I was talking to Adam, and Adam was like, "What if we did a whole bonus episode about?" Or I thought it was your idea, but then I said that, and then Adam was like, "That was my idea," and I was like, "Okay."
No, it's my day.
Marquez.
It was Marquez's idea.
I thought I came up with the entire thing. What are you guys talking about?
He sent the PDF.
We were like,
This is
yeah,
my podcast.
let's do a bonus episode that's just recommendations, just our favorite things. And then Adam and I got together and we were like, well, we have 3 days to put this episode together. That's like enough time to program an entire game show. So we're not going to necessarily be keeping score because this is about letting the people know what's good, but there will be an air of competition, which will become clear. So the first round of this show, of this game, whatever you want to call it, we are going to give you...
Oh, it's buzzers.
There are buzzers in front of you. We are going to give you a category, and then we are going to give you we're not actually going to give you the qualifier. You guys are going to end up giving yourselves the qualifier if you look at the screen. So, for example, Marquez, would you like to hit that button in front of you? Smash that button.
Smash that button.
That red button.
Oh.
So you may notice a wheel scrolling in front of you going between the options easy, medium, and hard, and a 45-second countdown also beginning. Whatever that lands on will be the modifier difficulty for the category. So the first category we're going to do is creators. We need you to recommend a creator from any platform. And how many followers they have to be under will be determined by the easy, medium, and hard.
Oh.
You will all answer each category.
Yikes.
in the same modifier.
No, you'll all be rolling for your own modifiers.
Okay.
Some of you are going to have it easy. Some of you are going to have it hard.
Phone
And
also.
the important thing is this is not a game of just naming stuff.
This is not a game.
If you say something, you better be able to recommend it in earnest to our fans.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I like that.
Marquez,
Yes.
would you like to go first?
I would love to go first.
Spin the wheel.
Smash that spin button. I landed on easy, medium.
Medium. Medium is 500,000 followers or subscribers. That can be a creator from any platform. You have 38 seconds left.
Is this all of us or just Marquez?
Just
Wanna make
Marquez.
sure on YouTube. Yes, I do. Okay, I've got one.
Let's hear it.
Formula Addict.
Formula Addict.
Love what they do on Instagram. They have almost 1 million there, but on YouTube, they have 323,000 subscribers.
I will allow it.
They do an incredible job.
What do they do?
They visualize F1 races given telemetry data uploaded to the F1 website.
Oh,
so you might have
okay.
seen the like Ferrari versus Red Bull. That's them.
That's where they take like the hot laps and we'll like compare them next to each other, and you
Yep.
can see the lines they took and
And it's
how much Verstappen's smoking everyone by. Yeah.
basically, yeah. They made the MKBHD F1 car
Yeah.
video too.
Okay,
That's
cool.
right.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Right out the gate with a heater. All right, Andrew.
That's a lot to follow up. Oh, easy. Let's
Easy.
go.
Easy is 1 million.
1 million.
followers. You-
Okay.
Wide range
doing
of
the same
creators.
It
to
is
choose
a
from.
wide range. Almost everything I've been consuming lately is only disc golf or old school RuneScape. So that's
Like no followers.
Yeah, none of them have a ton of followers.
Super easy.
I mean, like, I always shout out Internet Shaquille, and he's still under 1 million, and I can't believe he's still under
I
1
watched
million.
one of his
Shout out
cleaning
Internet
videos.
Shaquille.
His stuff is so good. He also comments on like all of our
I
episodes,
know.
so we're probably watching this. But best cooking channel online.
Yeah.
Period. I
Excellent
think.
choice. Yeah, I would totally. I think Internet Shaquille's like the perfect. And look, he's got 700,000.
He's getting there. Get him to
chugging
1 million
towards the
so I
big
can
milli.
recommend someone else later.
I love that. Thank you for listening, Internet Shaquille. We love you. David. Excuse me, David. I forgot to reset your timer, but we're just going to imagine. But you also got hard. So.
Or only got hard.
And David, hard is any creator under 10,000 followers.
10,000?
Ooh, that's
Ignore the wheel spin because
is that?
you have 42 seconds on the board.
Oh my
10,000.
And if you guys are unable to recommend anything within the parameters, we've taken the liberty of asking everyone in the studio for their picks, and so we have studio picks to make up for your
That's-
lack
Yeah,
of
but do they
picks.
have under
Y'all so
10,000?
smart.
You bet your bottom.
You can use like
dollar.
Instagram also, or I know you're on TikTok all the time.
But it has to be a good recommendation.
Oh, Instagram can work?
Yeah.
Any
Okay.
platform.
Or
David,
Twitter, I guess
25
too.
seconds
I'm
left.
working on
the
it.
counter. Or one of my creators is getting
Oh, wait.
a shout out.
Wait, 10,000? Shoot. All my
I
friends
can't wait till
all
this
my
person
friends
has
are YouTubers.
10.5.
No, all my friends are YouTubers.
And none of them.
100,000.
David is in real time discovering how successful his friends are.
Honestly, I'm trying to look at 10K on mine, and
11.
that would be really tough.
Wait, is this
10.
Wait, 10,000?
9,
Oh my god. What happens if I
8,
Linus Tech Tips.
Nothing.
7,
Wait, just
6,
okay.
David?
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's 11,000. No.
3,
How about
Can we give him the 11,000 and then you also?
1.
Okay, I've
Time's
I've
up.
got one. Wait, is it not something someone I work with? Can I do Mariah?
No, you can't do more. No, that's cheating. The
10,000 is really low,
It
bro.
is very hard.
like that's really
That's why
hard.
it's hard.
That's why it's hard.
cry about it.
Oh my
The staff pick for under 10,000 is Natasha's Cars. Natasha's Cars is an off-roading channel that involves lots of fun fixing of Jeeps and solving of problems and muddy adventures. And it's a really fun, cool channel.
9,500.
9,500 subscribers. I would not be surprised if it becomes much more. She's also a pretty common guest on the Donut sister channel, Real Mechanic Stuff, as like an off-roading expert. And she also runs some sort of nonprofit that gets women involved with off-roading. But I don't know the details of that.
This looks fun.
Kill me. Everyone
No
has so
points.
many subs.
No points for you, David.
Everyone has so many
Great,
subs.
great first round, guys.
Wait, okay, because Marquez got medium, Andrew got easy, and I got hard. Is it just linear?
It is not linear.
It's actually
That was
random.
actually.
It's not actually
coincidence.
random, but it is not, it's not linear. Look, do you know how hard it is to make a computer? Even I know there's no real
Use
random.
lava lamps.
There's no real random. in computers.
lava lamps.
I could have done something like that. After this, I will show you the algorithm I wrote to generate a quote unquote random number, and you will laugh. It is so funny.
Math.floor.
I'm just interested, Marquez. Like off the riff, can you pick someone with under 10,000?
Yeah.
So my definition I would have asked is, can I pick someone who has less than 10K on like Instagram or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would've-
Yeah, but their Instagram page has to be the good part of content.
I can recommend other things under 10,000.
I could do that on Instagram, but it's not their main.
Another great YouTube channel with under 10,000 followers is Me's Daily. It's a channel where every day this dude just makes a new me on the Wii. And they're all bangers.
That's awesome. I did the whole cast of Parks and Rec on my Switch.
That's
at one
like
point.
exactly this sort of energy. Except he still is on the original Wii.
Nice.
Like MII Daily. Anyway, while Adam looks at some Mii's, let's move on to the next round. And why don't we actually go in reverse order and have David go first? David, this category is camera accessories.
Nice.
Camera accessories. Why don't you spin the wheel and see?
If you give me hard again,
I'm interested what the.
I'm not deciding what people get.
Your pseudo random algorithm.
It's yeah.
All right. Let's spin it.
No, you got hard again.
Yeah, but come on, he's perfect for this category to get hard.
It is.
Sure.
David, can you name a camera accessory for under $15?
That is hard.
Not even a roll of film is cheaper than $15.
Well, you have 33 seconds left on the clock.
I think you can get
And don't forget something you would actually recommend. Not just something you could think of.
Quick send.
And
Terabyte.
here's what I'll say. The staff pick, we have Miles's picks for these. What he chose for the $15 accessory is definitely something you will use on shooting days. Whether or not it's a camera accessory, it's loose. But something you'll use while you're shooting.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah, what is it?
All right. A USB-C to SD card reader.
You can definitely get that for under 15.
Yes. It's good because you can take your camera out, your SD card out of your camera, and then you can plug it directly into your phone, and that's a much faster way to transfer your photos to your phone.
How do you put the film in?
In fact, Adam just pulled one up for $15 made by Anchor that has both micro SD and full-size SD.
That's right.
Built in. Excellent recommendation. If you have $15 and you need an accessory for your camera,
Good job.
couldn't think of anything better than that. Andrew,
Thank you.
spin that wheel, baby.
Hard again.
Also hard.
$15. I have no shot. I actually had something for $35 and I was pretty pumped about, but
Dang.
a camera accessory for under $15.
A Chimera accessory.
A what? Oh,
Just don't think about it.
are there any good like straps? I was gonna say, is there anything at Peak Design? And there's nothing at Peak Design
Not
for
for that
under $15.
Bubble wrap.
Dude, I kept wanting to recommend Peak Design products, and they were outside of the constraints.
Yeah, they're too expensive.
Oh wait,
They're
Can
good.
I,
but they're expensive.
Yeah.
I bet a dead cat is under $15.
A dead cat?
had
Yeah,
for
you get a side of the road.
Oh man. Moment was so close. That's $17.
102.
12 seconds left on the board.
Yeah,
See
this
how it
I'm gonna
feels.
definitely mess this one
See
up.
how it feels.
I'm doing the David route. I spelled that wrong also. Oh.
Gemini wouldn't.
The sensor blower.
Isn't it
things.
$15?
The sensor
though?
Well,
blower.
this one's $16, but I'm sure there's what are they called?
$15.
What's
It's
the
just
air blower?
Sorry, Andrew. I don't feel like you really arrived.
What do
at
you
the answer.
mean?
Conceptually,
Air
I
blower
believed in
blaster
you.
pump dust cleaner includes microfiber cleaning cloth bulb blower for digital SLR lens sensor LCD screens.
Trails off.
Musical?
I'm wrong.
No, but actually, if you have a camera, you should have one
Yeah,
of these in your bag at all times.
During our mock game, Brandon got $15, and his was a lens.
Wipe?
The brush,
Can I
the pen.
quickly
the pen
show
brush.
something to David and see if he thinks this is cool?
Yeah, what is it?
It's just like a cold shoe cover that's just like a nice metallic brushed.
we at Beers
thought
and
that was-
Cameras actually make those.
Dude, this is actually a keyboard company that I like that makes artisan keycaps,
Oh.
but they make it's just like
you know what
a hot shoe cover.
Those are also dope. You can get custom.
What is this?
So it's a thread mount. So if you have a camera that has a release thread button, which all Fujifilm cameras basically do, what you used to do in it is there's a bulb mode on cameras. So depending on how long you hold the button down for, it exposes for. And on old film cameras, you would hold this because there would be less shake the further away you were physically from the camera. Anyway, people make those as just accessories that have brands on them or the titanium or metal or whatever. It's
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Artisan.
But they're usually more expensive than $15.
Very true. Marquez, let's see if you also get a $15.
Guarantee I get easy.
Yeah, he's getting.
Recommend a camera accessory: a red Monstro 8K.
Oh, I got hard too.
You got hard also.
$15.
Let's see what kind of dead cats you can get.
I'll find you one.
$85 dead cat.
While Marquez is searching
Did
it
I
out,
not notice inflation has gotten out of control?
while Marquez is searching, do either of you guys want to explain what a dead cat is for people that might not know?
So a dead cat is effectively something that you put on a microphone. It could be any kind of microphone, but it's like a fuzzy thing that's just like very furry. And it basically just like stops the wind from hitting the microphone directly, and it absorbs all of the wind shock.
Exactly. If you're shooting outside, especially with a shotgun microphone, get one. It'll make everything better.
I don't know if Marquez has ever bought a camera accessory for $15.
I pulled up you can get we have these actually. These red XLR cables are exactly $15.
Okay.
So maybe it's an audio accessory, so it's it's in line. It's a production accessory, but I do value a good XLR cable, and you can get it in red. So Get yourself a nice XLR.
Little
cable.
flare on
Love
your
it.
XLR cable.
The staff picks for these
6
came
feet,
from Miles. Hard for the $15 is you guys all got. Miles recommended buying a 2-inch roll of black gaff tape.
That's a
Quintessential
really
part
good one.
Go
of
to.
every
I would have
shoot.
camera accessory. That's like a production accessory.
Yeah, camera production, whatever.
I also would have assumed that's more than $15. Which
No,
how
it's
much gaff tape
$7.
is.
Actually,
That's
just
the crap
$7.
gaff tape.
Our medium difficulty was $80. Miles recommended the Small Rig CH10 compact fluid head. Pretty simple.
Fluid heads are amazing.
$80. But yeah, fluid head will make your shoots way better. And then for the $200 easy difficulty, Miles recommended the Beachtech DXA Micro Pro Active XLR compact adapter, which is something you put on your cold shoe and it gives you XLR jacks on a camera that.
I would have recommended the Nifty 50 lens, 50 millimeter, 1.8, usually $50.
Yeah.
Really?
That's a really good
They're
one.
not cheap.
I thought it was $100.
Yeah, I think they got it down in price.
Dang.
Inflation, right?
For this next category, for the next round, I'm gonna
called
pass it over
shrinkflation.
to my co-host, Adam.
Oh. Well, that's on B&H. Maybe it is inflation, actually. On eBay, I bet you they're cheap as hell. I guess I'm probably just thinking eBay.
I remember, well, the reason I have this tattoo is I got it for $99. That was the first lens, non-kit lens I ever bought. Anyway,
Next category, subscription services.
Oh. Like good subscription services.
Exactly, that you recommend. And the
Nice.
modifier
I
will
like
be
that.
under certain prices.
Nice.
This time, Andrew, you go first.
The problem with subscription services is I just forget how much I'm paying for.
You need rocket money.
You got medium.
Easiest ad segue ever. Yeah.
You got medium, which is under $25.
YouTube Premium's under $25, right?
No, it's 30s.
$12.99.
yeah, it's pretty good.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
per month. Well, I'm assuming this is per month, right?
Not for
Yes.
individual.
Yeah, for individual.
I think it's for
$14.
individual.
$13.99.
Still is. It's really hard not to suggest YouTube Premium. Also,
Dang, you're right.
Spotify. Can I do YouTube Premium and Spotify
No, you have to
Premium?
pick
Those
one.
both are under $25 together, aren't they?
Dang, yeah, actually.
Probably right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Stop listening to ads with your content.
Yeah, subscription
We might have
services
set
are
this
not
too
that
high.
expensive generally.
It's
It's just that you have I said subscription services are not that expensive generally. It's just that you
I-
get a million of them. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
I wish I could think of one that's more fun off the top of my head, but YouTube Premium is easily the most used I have. And when you accidentally put on a different YouTube channel, I'm just like, oh my God, I'll give you $12 right now to stop this ad.
I can vouch for that pick.
There's
Good
this
pick.
brewery I go to where you give them $200 at the beginning of the year and you get a free beer every single day that you want to go.
What?
That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty
Does it
awesome.
keep like a mug there? I've seen that
Yeah.
before. Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice. All right, Marquez, you're up.
Wait, what's the brewery?
It's the one in Red Hook.
Oh, is that the name of it? The one in Red
Medium.
Hook?
Medium,
I don't remember.
25. Under
Well,
$25.
Andrew took my pick, so I'm going to look up.
Yeah, that was my pick too.
Marquez is like, which of the 8,000 task apps do I pay for per month?
I'm going to look in my my Copilot app and
wanna
see what
look
other
to see.
transactions I have lately. There.
30 seconds.
Subscriptions.
If I was answering this, I would put actually Copilot itself as a transcript.
That's
Microsoft
it is a good
Copilot?
one. I'm subscribed to Bloomberg
Windows Copilot?
News. I'm subscribed
Oh.
to
Money Copilot.
Dropbox. It's a subscription. Audible. Ooh, Audible's pretty good.
Or like subscription.
Sorry, what else?
I have one for you.
Taxes. That's a pretty good subscription.
Taxes?
That's under $25?
Yeah, I
month.
wish,
Yeah,
bro. You write off your entire job. Holy heck.
No, I'm going Spotify.
Spotify?
I'm going
Classic,
Spotify.
plain,
Let me just double check.
easy.
Okay, so it's the premium individual plan is $10.99 per month,
Yeah.
and that'll be what I have.
I pay
tonight.
$2
It's
for
pretty
Spotify.
great because you have a family plan. Yeah,
$2.
which I would love to also vouch for, but you need to have a family, which is expected.
I don't have a family,
Yeah.
but I
Allegedly.
We learned that last episode. Yeah.
David's children are listening to this right now. Like, what the?
Dude, no one's gonna take that as a joke, and everyone's gonna comment. David has kids.
All right, David,
Sarcasm
press your
doesn't exist
button.
on the internet. All right, I'm gonna get hard, aren't I?
Probably.
I'm wondering what
I
hard
hope
is.
so.
Easy, medium at 25.
Easy.
$100 a month.
Easy is $50.
$50.
$50.
That's kind of cool.
What's the best subscription?
Yeah, you
service
can
out
go
there?
Yeah.
off. What's like your favorite?
Hit us with the
top
premium.
subscription?
Blue Apron. Where
Technically,
right.
I pay like $49.99 for Google Fi.
Okay,
Oh,
that actually counts.
recommend that?
Yeah, would
I
you
love
rec-
Google
Yeah, Google
Fi.
Fi is awesome.
really?
I do think it's a little expensive though, because a lot of other,
and VMOs.
are cheaper.
Okay.
But I don't think that's my pick.
Wait, so then what's your pick? I thought you said it was Google Fi.
Can I do anything?
Under $50.
under $50? That's a subscription service, not anything.
And that's
Anything?
appropriately rated for the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a subscription.
I'm gonna be friendly.
Okay.
I think that Casey Newton's platformer newsletter
That's a good one.
that is paid is very good.
Wow.
And
How much is
very
it?
worth it. He writes every single day, which is crazy.
He's a machine.
It's $80 a year, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so that's under
It's
50.
well
Yeah.
under
Yeah, 50 a month.
$50.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
I think that's pretty worth
Support
it.
good journalism.
Support good writing
Yeah.
and other forms of media.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
All right, one more, and then I'll pass it back to Ellis.
Okay.
The next one is YouTube videos, and it can't be any videos that you worked on. Dang it. So it can't be like no old school MKBHD videos, nothing like that. David,
Okay.
no ex Android Authority videos, nothing.
Yeah, I don't recommend any of them.
And it's under, is it going to be under the creator's number, or
views.
that video has X
Views or
amount of
subscribers.
views?
That one is going to be years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
Who's up? Marquez?
I think Marquez is.
You're up.
Who's on first?
I really got to think.
Who's winning?
Definitely.
You know,
I thought we weren't keeping score.
there's no scores.
I thought the whole point of this. Although we should have gamified it.
It is a game.
It is a game.
I guess you're right.
Medium.
Medium.
Medium is older than 5 years.
Older than 5 years old. You want a classic? I'm not going
classic.
Crazy Frog.
Yeah.
I'm going
Bummer.
over 5 years old. Classic YouTube video. Okay.
I feel like classic's longer
Classic
than 5
YouTube video
years.
that you
Well,
can genuinely recommend. Like you would be like, hey, check out this
like
fun
this
video.
is worth watching.
The trailer for Her.
What?
Callback.
Yeah, it's this dope movie called Her Full Movie.
4K HD.
I'm recommending
Cinema rip.
I'm recommending the Vsauce video titled "What If Everyone Jumped at Once."
Yo.
Oh, that's a good one.
It
This
is
is catalog.
it is 11 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's older than 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
plenty. It's plenty into the green here, and it's just a pretty classic Vsauce style deep dive on what if actually everyone jumped at once.
Yeah.
I just saw something where people did that in an elevator and got stuck.
Yeah, don't do that. Do not do that. But I recommend the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great answer.
I'm not going
Nice.
to use Vsauce for mine, but one of my favorite videos is I think it's called "What Is a Chair," and it's by Vsauce.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
it's just like
Like, how do you define
picking apart like what is the simplest form of what could make up a particle that could make up a chair.
Sounds like a Vsauce video.
Yeah, it's epic.
All right, David,
It's
press
very
your button.
long.
Wow, you got hard again. That's crazy.
Hard is older than 10
I got
years.
No, it's easy.
Oh,
Marcus is
I was
never
missing
mind.
some.
Just messing with you.
Thanks, Marquez.
Got easy
Because you know I can't see the screen. David,
Oh, two chairs exist. That's what it's called. Anyway, go ahead.
1 year old.
1 year?
Yep.
Has to be older than 1 year.
Older than 1 year.
Oh.
You got easy.
Easy.
You've wasted 15 seconds already.
15
the
seconds
pressure in
of
there.
my diet is Cholula. Oh. Hold on.
Okay.
While David does this, I just want to say that her joke earlier is because while we weren't recording the podcast, we were all making fun of Marquez and Andrew, neither of whom had seen her.
Heard
somehow.
of her.
Heard.
Yeah, neither of them knew
Heard.
anything about her. So
We had
yeah,
not Amber Heard.
we're joking about them needing to go see possibly the most modern tech-oriented movie of the last 10 years.
I also have another recommendation.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right.
Wait, is this
You have
older
7
than a
seconds.
year? It's 1 year?
Older than 1 year.
Cabin in the Woods.
What is that?
No, sorry. I'm just checking if it's older than a year. Yeah. Okay. It is 1 year old.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait. Check the upload date.
It says 1 year ago, so it has to be over a year.
Right?
Nope.
No,
If it's
They
11
round.
months, it'll say that.
Well, I
It could
have
be
an
11
alternative
and a half.
answer for this.
it is. It's February 2023.
Nice. What is
Okay.
it?
So there's this YouTuber called Exerbia, but it's 1A. He just like talks over YouTube videos with graphics, but he's such a good writer that it's like he keeps you in.
Okay.
And he has a second channel called Exerbtua,
Nice.
and his turtle icon is a different color. And he made a video called "The Answer Is Not a Hut in the Woods." Very good. It's sort of just this like existential story about his youth and how he like thought he wanted to go be a hermit, so he went and tried to do it and realized that he couldn't find eternal happiness
Interesting.
on his own.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
recommendation.
It's 46 minutes, so if you
Dang.
yeah.
Exerbia is like some real YouTube.
He's a really amazing
like,
writer.
Really, really, really good stuff.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he is not under 10,000 subs.
well, Andrew.
I'm screwed if this is the 10-year one. Easy.
Easy.
Tick again.
Okay, well, I'm
1
going to just
year.
answer my 5-year one anyways, because
Okay,
that is
go
still
for it.
after. Okay, this is a RuneScape
Of
account.
course.
But it's still interesting. It's this guy called Settled, and he was playing RuneScape and all this, like, this very hard way of doing it, and then decided, I've been playing this for so long, I want to make it harder. So he, like, there's this huge map like there are in every MMORPG, and he was like, I'm going to do everything only from this one section of this map, and I can't leave it. And because RuneScape is like the grindiest game in all of history, it's like really hard to do all of these different things, and he has to find these like very unorthodox ways of figuring it out. So like episode 2 here is like an 11-hour, it took him 11 hours to do this one skill set that generally would take people like 10 minutes if they were just playing the game.
Dang.
Because that was the only way that was available to do something of that low of a skill inside of this. And I think he took like 3 years to finish the series. And it was something where every time it came out, I had to watch the episode that night.
That's
It's
dedication.
fantastic.
Great.
It's called Swampletics is the series.
Great recommendation. All right, back to Ellis.
Let's do one or two more of these and then we'll go to commercial. How does that sound?
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. We're going to do another YouTube videos round, but this time the limiting factor is going to be view count.
This is much harder.
I love it.
And for this one, oh, actually, excuse me. For the last one, we had Mariah's picks. Specifically, my favorite for the medium is a video called Time for Sushi, which is one of the weirdest videos on YouTube. Not going to say anything else than that. It has my recommendation.
If Mariah recommended one of the weirdest videos on YouTube, it's
the
a
weirdest.
banger.
It's a
Yeah, I want to watch it all.
Exactly. But YouTube videos based on view count. Marquez, I believe it is your turn to go first.
Hard is going to be like 1. You're the only person who's ever
100.
seen it.
Marquez,
Oh,
hard is 15,000 views. You need to give me a video in the next 38 seconds.
Oh my God.
that's
Also, while Marquez
not
is
a
thinking,
lot.
when I built this buzzer, I based the countdown timer off of a 1 hertz cycle because 1 hertz is 1 per second. And then I realized I was running the simulation for all the rendering and stuff in 60 FPS, which was stupid because we're a 30 FPS studio. So I lowered everything to 30 FPS. And I think I turned my 1 hertz cycle into a half hertz cycle. So I think my 45-second counter is actually a 90-second counter.
We're just going by pure views, which
I'm
means
pretty
this-
sure that's correct.
this is gonna be
So
I'm
hard.
looking
I'm
at it
so
and I'm like,
scared of
this is really slow.
It's slow, and we're still reaching the end of it.
I know.
this can be an extremely new
Happy
video.
accident. Perfect timing.
Yeah, wait. At this time, is there anyone in your subscription box who just came out?
Yes, there are.
Yeah, I have a 1 view video right
You're going to suggest it, but you've never seen it.
Shout out to Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert has a YouTube channel. Did you guys know that?
did not
who's that?
And he
What?
occasionally breaks down basketball recent playoff series. He's been talking Jalen Brunson lately. He just uploaded why Jalen Brunson is a pick and roll god in the NBA playoffs 2024.
I'm 100% watching this.
I
How does
haven't
he only
watched
have
it.
11,000 subscribers?
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
He uploaded this 10 hours ago. It has less than 400 views, so you can bet you're getting in early and he is a former Pacer, so he's talking about his former team, obviously playing against the Knicks. So
I didn't even catch that.
yeah,
This is
So-
really stressful being not
Yeah.
the person doing it.
There you go. Next,
Me or David? I think it's David.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hard.
Easy.
nope,
Medium.
nope, it's medium.
Oh,
Remember when I said it wasn't random? Medium is 500,000 views, 500,000 views.
I could do that.
Big leap.
Well, prove it.
Yeah, it has to be a video you
so
actually
what do we
like.
think?
Where's the subscriptions?
Oh, Easium's.
So, just because I have confidence, I want to say my pick for this was a video by a YouTuber named Ben Jordan, who's does a lot of really interesting stuff. But this video is called "Sorry, Your Car Will Never Drive You Around," and it is him as a self-driving car expert and enthusiast who actually modded his Kia to become level 2 self-driving, being like, "This idea will never work." But David,
There's a channel called Digital Spaghetti that is run by Jack Conti, who is the CEO of Patreon, and he runs a million YouTube channels. I do not know how he has so much time to
And
have
his
all these
band.
projects
Don't
and his
forget his
bands. But he did a video. So this Digital Spaghetti channel basically like invites in creators who are interesting for various reasons, and they break down like either a shot in one of their videos or the first minute of one of their videos, and they talk about it. And Gox, who is this 20-year-old kid, I think he's 20 or 21. He's like one of the most talented YouTubers on the platform right now because he's so freaking artistic. And he went in and broke down the first minute of one of his videos, and it was freaking awesome. And it's called "How Gox Recreates Hollywood in His Bedroom," and it currently has 326,000 views.
Nice.
Very good.
Andrew. Medium, another
It's
500,000.
easy.
Half
like
milli?
a billion.
Perfect. I realized I was looking for a video that's from, you guys all know Ken from Austin's team, and he started his own channel called Denki. And I got really worried that the video I really like from him is the most popular video he has by far, but 300,000. So we're still good, but it's called Exploring Tokyo's Largest Tech Store.
Oh, is that Yodobashi Camera?
I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yodobashi Akibo, is that what it says?
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, me too,
It's-
multiple times.
I was fascinated. It's 25 minutes of
me
him
too.
just walking on like all 8 stories of this insane tech store that has everything you could ever think of. And he's basically just like vlogging himself doing it. And since he goes to Japan all the time, he knew a lot about it. And the minute I ended, I was like, I want to go there so bad.
Yeah, it's
so
dope.
really cool, entertaining
The
video.
worst part about Yodobashi Camera is they play this jingle 24/7.
I think he mentions that in it.
over the stuck in your head.
Yeah, and it sounds like a Christmas jingle too, and it does not stop.
That's tough.
And every time I go to Japan, I have flashbacks to the last time I was in Japan.
I still want to go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I think we should do one more of these and then we'll go to commercial. And I'll let you guys pick. Would you guys rather do charging accessories or tools? And for tools, I wrote down in my notes, this is a very broad definition of a tool. This is any purpose-built device.
I like tools.
Oh, I kind of like tools also.
Tools?
Tools.
We feeling tools? All right.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah, sure.
The dad should do tools. Let's.
Hey, David's a dad too.
Easy. $1 million.
Medium.
By the way, I canceled your time. It's medium, but I accidentally stopped your
Oh.
timer. So just imagine that it's medium, even though it says hard.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
medium. You have medium. Oh, and I have
Yeah,
to
you
tell
got to
that
tell me
part.
what the medium is.
Maybe I don't. Medium is $75.
Oh, this is not $75. Oh, wait, it's close. What if I get the kind without a battery and everybody else?
electric
Wait,
lawnmower.
is it the kind
no.
without a battery is lower than 75? Because if so, then we have the same pick.
It's not.
Okay.
I feel like we might still have the same pick. I'm just picking a nicer brand, maybe. There's going to be an impact driver.
What brand?
Milwaukee.
That is nicer.
Well, maybe. What brand's yours,
Mine
Ryobi?
would, yeah.
Okay, get a Ryobi impact driver.
Yeah,
An
and-
impact driver is like the absolute.
Yeah, I actually had the Ryobi 1, which is a cordless drill, but I'm sure it's the same price as the impact driver. And without a battery, it is only $75.
Nice. A cordless drill or impact driver is a fantastic thing to have
Yeah.
the minute you have any sort of apartment or house that you are living in. It will solve so many issues.
Look at that.
I was an impact driver 3 times in 2015 when I got in 3 car accidents.
I'll go one more that actually is under $75 easy though. That I also think a headlamp. Do we count that as a tool?
Yeah.
A headlamp is like it will save you in so many scenarios. Just like they're usually between 25 and $50 if you're just taking out the trash when it's dark outside, if you drop something behind a cabinet or are fixing something, or if you're just looking for something under a bed.
How much brighter than my phone is it?
It's connected to your head though, so you can have both your hands.
Also way brighter.
Possible. It's way brighter also.
Like dramatically brighter.
I seriously, the amount of times I've pulled the headlamp out, actually the other night, it also has the little red light where it's not as bright.
So you can do your film stuff.
Yeah. No, but that might actually be something you can do. Or
Dang.
Lane was sleeping and the vent to her AC unit wasn't open. So I like secret agented into her bedroom with the red light on so I could see the AC vent and open it without waking her up with too bright of a light.
Nice.
Headlamp.
Okay.
Headlamp.
Marquez.
Tool.
Me.
Tool.
He stole my joke. Hard.
Oh boy.
$5.
How much is the line of
$25.
That's
It's definitely more than $25.
Yeah, okay. $25 tool. This might be like a super simple like a camera tool, like what's the like hold on. I'm trying to find this flat tool set. Oh, you can get a multi-tool for $20.
Oh. Sorry, I'm also.
But would I get a
thinking-
multi-tool for $20? Yeah, I would.
Andrew's all hyped up because
No,
it's a
it's
dad
not.
category. It's like tools. Wait, I got 3 more picks.
Wait, was it 15 or 25?
25.
25.
Oh, nice. It's going to be some tool for his Porsche 911.
A microfiber cloth.
That's a good tool.
How much is the apple polishing cloth?
That's a great.
$20.
That's
$200. Oh no!
Wait, what was it?
Multi-tool.
A multi-tool?
No, I was looking at the FLIR, the little infrared camera that attaches to your phone, or if you can just get like the little handheld infrared thing to like see temperatures. But neither of those were cheap enough, so I just have to go with the multi-tool.
Oh,
But I don't like. Red sells a multi-tool, and it's definitely not this
No.
cheap. So I don't know if I would recommend these cheap ones.
Well, since you didn't make it in time, the staff pick for a $25 tool is actually something I have at home.
$28.
It is the New Ear, NEWEER. It's like one of those random,
Yeah.
drop shippy brands. But the New Ear panoramic fluid tripod head, which is literally just something that you put on top of your tripod and you get smooth fluid rotation.
What makes it panoramic?
Because there's no pitch and there's degree measurements on the side. So the idea is that if you're doing like not actual panorama photography, but like scrolling,
Rotate.
that's the really
You can,
nice
like-
way of saying no tilt.
yeah.
It's
And
panoramic.
and then there's
it's
degree.
axis locked.
There's
It's iPhone panoramic.
well, and there's degree marks on it. So if you want
Okay.
like an exactly 15-degree turn, that's something that
Okay.
you can measure out and do. And I love it because I own it.
I love you too.
Very nice.
David,
All right.
all right.
Yeah, tools. Okay. Medium. 25. How much? $75.
$75.
Don't worry, take your time. We're all waiting.
Gosh. Tools. Oh. Do I ever use tools?
You buy a tool to fix this f***ing countdown.
I just bought some tools.
What were they?
They were
Wait,
tools.
$75? The line of screwdrivers definitely.
No, it's more than that.
Is it 75?
It's probably 75. Okay,
Minus.
so I have this lens.
Oh,
It
no, it's
is
69.
69.
Nice.
nice. I have this lens. It is the Nikkor 28 millimeter 2.8 lens, and randomly, for some reason, it stopped going to infinity and beyond.
Damn it.
I knew you were going to do that. So it can't. That's the whole point, is that it doesn't go past infinity. But it stopped going to infinity. It will only focus up to like 2 meters. And I didn't know why. And turns out you can buy these they're like these rubber cones that you use to take apart lenses that you like stick into the lens and like twist it, and it like spins out the elements of the lens so that you can take it apart.
It's like providing extra grip.
Grip,
when you,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And that's
it's,
less
it's
than
like
75?
suction and grip specifically made for
Like a lens
glass
to fit.
lenses. Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Excellent job with the first round. I love the participation from you guys, and I love all the excellent recommendations. Normally, we do trivia before going to ad break, but this time we have something a little different, which is that we asked our fans to send us their recommendation needs for the recommendation experts right here. So Steve Saint-Germain Saint-Germain, what do we think? Saint-Germain
Sherman sounds cool.
from Detroit says, I am in the market for a new mouse. I've been using this wireless Dell mouse and it's pretty basic. I'm willing to spend a little over $100. Also, if there are any budget mice you like, I would like to hear about those too. Thank you, Steve, for writing in.
I'm interested if he wants like a production, like a
He didn't
productivity mouse
specify,
or a
but
gaming mouse.
Yeah.
I figured
those are very
this-
different things.
Well, we have the perfect crew here because
We'll throw
let's
a
be
couple
real.
different.
Everyone who's not a gamer is going to say the same mouse. 1, 2, 3.
The Apple Magic
Logitech
Mouse.
Master 3.
Yeah, Logitech
Oh.
MX Master 3. I think they're on the 3S now.
Well, only if you want the quiet one.
which
Under
I don't like
around
that
$100
one.
bucks.
I like the loud.
On the
I mean, I like the
nose.
quiet one.
I like the loud one.
I like the loud ones better.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you game.
Pulsar X2.
Pulsar X2, is that under $100?
I think it's 89.
Oh, dude. Killer.
Yeah.
So if you want to game and move fast, Pulsar X2. If you want to...
If you like Demon Slayer and are okay spending $100, there's a bunch of cool Demon Slayer ones too.
What is Demon Slayer?
Bro. No, I don't know. It's what I'm watching instead of her.
I have that really cool small Razer mouse that's like $300.
Yeah, the Viper Mini SC.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get that.
Are there any like
It's great.
true,
It's really expensive.
true budget mice that any of us have experience with and can
I think your
recommend?
best bet
MX
and
Anywhere.
The Logitech
MX
Travel
Anywhere
mouse.
is what I was thinking.
oh, the
yeah.
MX Anywhere.
MX Anywhere.
I still went to gaming.
It's still $80.
No, yeah, gaming too.
I don't know how much they are now, but like with Logitech G Pro, just buy the original one and don't buy the super lightweight or the lightweight and the lightweight 2. Just buy the first one and it's still fantastic.
The MX Anywhere 3 is 54.
That's budget-ish.
The 3S is 78. But
and it's worth every penny.
it's pretty good.
You know, before we go to ad,
this is
when
still
I mentioned
$99.
cleaning my Logitech MX Master 3S with isopropyl alcohol, I got like more than 6 DMs from people being like, thank you. I had no idea how to clean my disgusting
really?
mouse.
That's fine.
Does that not hurt the rubber?
It hasn't yet for mine.
No, because I used isopropyl alcohol and some rubber thing, and it kind of ruined.
I mean, you got to be light with it, you know, because you're only applying a coat that, because that's what's cool about isopropyls. It evaporates so fast and leaves behind like nothing.
Yeah.
Definitely, though, yes, for a lot of different kinds of rubber and plastic, you should always be a little careful. Put a little dab in a non-visible area like cleaning carpet. Anyway, let's go to ads so we can keep on with the show, and we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to the Waveform recommendation game. Welcome to round 2. Completely different rules than round 1. This round is a genius level idea from my co-host Adam Molina, and it is called Something That Blank. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Each one of you guys is going to spin the wheel. And it will generate a random phrase, and you have to recommend something that fills in that phrase. You will not all be answering each one. You will each be spinning on your
individually?
turn. Same timer, that is 45, possibly 90 seconds. Not exactly clear. If it goes too slow, I'm going to speed it up because I don't know how computers work. Marquez.
Are we allowed to semi-help people?
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
cool.
Yeah.
You can recruit help.
Recruit help too?
a friend.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I might understand something that Marquez just doesn't remember. Like
Right.
maybe something he thought. Yeah. Go. Send
it.
it.
This is beautiful graphic.
Oh, wow. This is awesome.
Thanks.
Are people
man.
going to see this?
Yeah.
This is great.
All Ellis.
All right. Timer has begun. Something that is way more expensive than it should be. Now,
Everything Marquez has ever bought.
this is tough for me because I still want to be able to recommend it.
Exactly.
I still want it to be
Okay.
good.
Everything I buy is overpriced.
When I see this, I immediately think red camera. Immediately. Now, can I recommend a red camera for everyone? No.
Yes.
But I really, really love
The skin
our red
tones
cameras.
are amazing.
Yeah.
I have one for you that's way more affordable.
Okay.
That Artisan mouse pad that you have.
Oh, good one. That's
Artisan?
actually a great one.
Yeah, the company's
so-
actually called Artisan. but-
Yeah, so a long time ago I went on Amazon actually and just was going through Artisan mouse pads, and I think it's more expensive because it's a premium mouse pad and it also has to ship over like internationally.
Yes.
So
It's from
I
Japan, I
probably spent like $100 on a basic square red mouse pad,
Yeah, it's $73.
but I don't regret it.
Marquez
at all.
doesn't realize he's using a mouse pad that like some of the top FPS pro gamers are like buying multiples of to make sure that they have them.
I
And he
should've.
uses one just to let phones sit on.
I should have.
Yeah.
I should have bought multiple because they're like out of stock all the time.
Shoulda,
Yeah.
coulda, woulda.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Thank you.
Andrew.
Something that you've that you can't get anymore.
That would be perfect for me.
Oh,
Film.
oh
Still
man.
get film.
Man, it's hard to like.
Number.
One thing that I love that you can't get anymore is my Galaxy Note 8, which was incredible. But I feel like I wouldn't
would you
recommend that
recommend?
to anybody. Yeah. It's wait, what? Why am I recommending something that people can't get anymore?
Well, like I was thinking in terms of like this mouse pad that Marquez just mentioned. Like it's really good, you love it,
Mouse
but
pad you
it's
also
like
can't
impossible to get. You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
This can also be you can't get new anymore. I think that was the
can't get
spirit
new
of the
anymore, so you have to
question.
get it used.
I don't think you can
Also-
still get the Loud MX Master anymore. New can
You can't get
Yeah,
the
you can.
loud one
You can still buy it.
anymore.
You can new.
Yeah, they have the non-S version. New.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a tough one here. Things that I really like that you can't get anymore.
You're almost out of
keyboards?
time.
I'm definitely almost out of it. There are plenty of keyboard group buys, but they're probably really expensive.
reminder you can phone a friend.
I'm so many rare keycaps.
Oh, here's one. Omnitype makes like these small batch keyboards, or there's one that's really hard to get because you can only get it if you see them in person. It's called the Omnitype IRL edition, and it's really cool because it's like cell shaded on the bottom and looks like a cartoon. You can get it, but you have to see them in person. So I stretch the rules.
Out of curiosity, David, had you gotten this
Yeah,
one, what
I'm
would
interested.
you have said off
I
the rip?
probably would have said
Wait.
Wait, no, don't tell him to wait. Just what would you have said?
Why are you saying to wait?
I was telling him to say not to wait. Just what would you have said? Something you can't get new anymore.
I would have said my Fujifilm TX1.
You owe me $15.
The other thing I would have said.
Was Hasselblad X-Pan.
No. The other thing I would have said is I have the BroCap V2s, and I have 3 of them.
Ellis, what's your Venmo?
I would have said every single thing on Ellis's desk at his house.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
But David, now you get to spin the wheel.
Something that has wheels.
Has wheels? Oh my gosh.
Think of all the things with wheels.
Are there more wheels?
I
Or
was just gonna say that.
Oh no.
What is it? More wheels or doorknobs? Something like
doors.
that? Doors.
Wheels or doors? Something that has wheels that you can still get. Oh.
That you would recommend.
That I would recommend with wheels.
So like Brandon was gonna say the Mac Pro wheels, but no one would
Why would you
recommend
recommend
that.
those?
Exactly.
Oh gosh, with wheels.
David, I know something that you love that has wheels that you don't use as often now as you used to, but was a core part of your life for many years.
Heelys.
You even made an entire long-form podcast episode about it.
Oh, my boosted board. Yeah. I love that thing.
That actually would be a great recommendation for can't get anymore.
Yeah. Electric skateboards, freaking amazing. They have wheels. The other thing I was going to say is I found this little like cart thing on the side of the road, street somewhere in Brooklyn. And it's like, it's this cart that it folds in half and it has chairs built into it as well. And it's got drawers built into it and it just gets really compact. And then it can expand into like a full kitchen table whenever you want it to. And it's got tile on the top.
What?
Oh, I saw that at your apartment.
Found this on the street.
Yeah.
It's He's doing a very weird job of describing it. But it is
It
very
sounds
nice.
magical.
It's a tiled bar cart with a leaf that folds
okay.
in.
But it folds.
I imagined it being like the size of a briefcase, and then he just unfolds it and has this like entire kitchen setup.
That's what I was picturing too.
I wish.
No, it's like
Camp
it's like one of the nicest rolling bar carts I've ever seen.
yeah, it's
Nice.
super messed up though. But
Why do you think it was on the? Oh,
it has
that's
yeah, it's really broken. But it has wheels.
Nice.
Yeah, you can wheel it around.
what? Oh, okay.
That's why
I love it.
All right.
Marquez, back to you.
I liked it.
Okay.
It is nice.
How can you recommend that though? No one can go buy one.
I guess bar cart with wheels.
Something that only comes in bulk. Costco eggs.
Yeah, you can only buy eggs in bulk.
In bulk. What do we buy that's only in bulk?
Cholula? Is that considered bulk?
That is kind of in
The
bulk.
pump Cholula.
The
sort
pump
of.
Cholula.
Something that only comes in bulk that you could not buy in a single
Did I write one
quantity,
down for this? No.
even if you wanted to.
Oh, you wrote. Oh, wow. Here's,
I didn't have one for this. I got to think on the spot. Something that I recommend that you can only buy 100 of. This is tough. This is tough.
Oh, I have something.
I have something also.
Oh man,
We'll
I'm
be
the
quick.
only one who does.
It has
Reminder,
nothing
you
to do with
can
tech.
phone
though.
a friend.
Well, it doesn't have to do with tech. It's just something I recommend. I'm blanking. Like eggs is the. I'm just keeping
Okay.
eggs.
Here's one. Have you had those Reese's animal crackers out there?
Oh my god.
I have not.
They're so good.
Is that in
you
bulk?
like chocolate and peanut? I've
it's in-
only
it's in
ever
a
seen it at Costco.
Oh.
I think you should try one and see if you give a
I like
recommendation right
basically everything Reese's makes.
now. Can someone go grab that bag really fast? Costco sells these. They're like animal crackers coated in like peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah,
Sounds
can I have
amazing.
and
one?
is
Can I have
we,
one?
we used to have the animal crackers as that was like
Regular.
the mainstay snack for
Yeah.
a very
We can do a
long
live
time.
taste test.
I
Ellis is coming back with
and
it
I've
now.
only seen it at Costco, so I would argue it only comes in.
That's a very
I
valid
just want to say
argument.
Alex came back from Costco with these, and I had 4 different people independently tell me to try them.
Alex,
I tell people not to try them because it's a problem.
let's do a taste test real quick.
This is not an ad. I mean, this looks like an ad, but it's not. It's not an ad.
It could be Reese's if you want to.
I already know Marquez is going to love
I know
these.
he's gonna like this.
I mean, like I said, I like everything that Reese's makes.
My
so.
my thing is like anytime you buy like an adapter for anything. So for example, I have these like these right angled USB-C female to male adapters that just allow things to be angled. You like can't buy them individually. The like smallest pack you can possibly get is 2.
Wow,
Yeah.
these are good,
I knew it. I knew
bro.
it.
I'm in.
They're a problem.
And
It's-
the bag is already gigantic.
The
so
bag
it's
is
basically in bulk.
$150.
for 4 pieces.
yeah, they're no joke.
Yeah,
Highly-
that's a good rec.
All right.
That's a good rec.
So yeah, adapters usually like that.
Right.
You buy adapters in bulk?
You can only
like
get them
4.
2.
Oh.
Is 2 considered bulk because you can't buy them individually?
I think that's the only definition.
I'll
You can't
consider
buy
it
an
bulk.
individual. one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
The other thing is like I have this mini USB to USB-C adapters.
Mini USB.
Yeah. Because my boosted board charger uses mini USB.
Oh, jeez. That's not
It's-
micro.
No, mini
No,
and
it's
micro are
mini.
separate
Mini.
standards.
Mini is used on keyboards.
Not even anymore.
Yeah.
And the
When I
boosted
was a
board.
young boy.
Wow.
When I was a young warthog.
Yeah.
You're up.
Something that requires batteries. Can I do my
like that.
headlamp again?
Almost.
Is this like
everything.
removable batteries?
So this might have been a typo. I think I meant to say doesn't require batteries.
Well, I'm going to give you something that does require
but I will allow
batteries.
just to have batteries.
I'm going to throw.
has
Okay.
batteries.
I actually really love my keypad deadbolt that I use. It's like a Eufy. You replace your deadbolt so you have a keypad and can put a code, and you can put guest codes in, and you can unlock it with a smart. And I just realized that it actually has 4 AA batteries, which is kind of annoying versus just charging, but
Yeah.
I do like it.
I got one of those and it has the weirdest battery. I don't know what type of
Oh,
battery.
really?
It's like a small, thick AAA battery.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of battery.
But yeah, it's so nice to have a lock that I don't need to like have the key for or give people spare keys. I can just give them the code, and then if anything's, I can just change the code whenever I want. Or if someone even forgets the code, I can just click unlock on my phone and they can get it in our house.
That is really cool. David, how many of those have you had?
2.
That looked like
We'll watch the
7.
footage.
Yeah. All right. You're up, David.
No, there were 3 connected together. It just counts as one.
They're in bulk.
So just batteries?
No.
Press the button.
The button.
Oh,
Did these buttons come in bulk?
No.
You bought these
buy them
individually?
Marquez bought them.
Yep.
I do want to. I know there's
This
a
is the most
timer
David
going,
question.
but I'm just going to cancel it so I can say this. I do want to say props to Marquez for when we did the Family Feud episode, and I was like, Marquez, would you be down to spend like $300 on me to build a full operating like game show setup? And I'm not going to tell you what it's for because I need you to be surprised. And he was just like, yeah, sure, that sounds great, Ellis. So
I
thanks.
love game shows.
Marquez, I have a
baby.
great idea.
okay. This one says something that no one else in this room will understand, but listeners might. I feel like it's generally the other way around. It's
What?
like we have inside jokes and the listeners don't.
No, it's a recommendation, a product.
Yeah.
I think you go straight film. I thought this was actually the perfect question for you.
I like other things besides film cameras. Andrew.
Yeah, and weird bar carts you find on the side of the road.
Okay. That no one in this room will understand. That I recommend.
Yes.
Oh, so something really obscure.
Yeah.
But that the
Yeah.
listeners, like for example, my Benoit B. Mendelbrot joke from
That
a
no
few
one
weeks
understood.
back.
Not a single comment understood that.
Definitely.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Many comments.
No, there are many.
Really? Oh,
Many
I
comments.
saw one.
You were the no comments.
No comment. That I have that I own, that I recommend.
None of us can help you here because we're not supposed to understand it.
Yeah.
I
Like, there's no
stopped
way
the
I can-
timer, so I may just cut you off at a certain point.
Can't possibly understand that. Okay. I have a Hasselblad Flex Tight scanner, which is as close to a drum scanner as you can possibly get.
Yep, lost
But
me
it
already.
doesn't take up half the room.
I don't
However, it does use an old. It only runs on an old version of Mac, and it does 4x5 and 65 by 24.
I feel like as that sentence kept going, less and
Yeah.
less people understood what
I was going to
talking
say,
about.
Yeah.
does that not count if none of the listeners understand what that is?
Okay.
No. Our listeners, there will be listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten emails from all of them. So,
Well played.
Excellent
All right.
answer, David.
All right.
Marquez,
We're
I believe that
rolling
brings us
here.
back to you.
I will spin. Something. Recommend something that you have to build yourself. All right, IKEA style. Let's see. Something you have to build yourself
Man,
That
this
you
was
can
my
earnestly recommend.
that I can earnestly recommend.
Andrew in full dad mode is like, my house,
You know what's the first thing that came to
every
mind?
my child's swing set.
Do we go like, does this count as build yourself? A Dbrand skin that you have to install on the phone yourself. Is that build it yourself? It comes not fully done.
It's
Some assembly
close.
required.
Yeah, I would kind of count that. Yeah, exactly. It's in the spirit of it. So I'm
Because building it is a skill.
yeah.
Like it's actually hard.
As that being the recommendation, what's the last thing you built though?
What's
I'm
the
just
last thing
curious.
I built? The desk that's in my room right now, the creator, Steel Series? Who makes
Oh
that?
no, Corsair.
Corsair?
Wait, that's a great recommendation.
you have that?
Oh, yeah, but it's really expensive.
Okay.
I don't know if
It's
I
like
recommend that.
$2,500,
Yeah, it's
right?
extremely expensive, but I built that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your answer is D-brand
But
skin.
my
Way more accessible.
yeah.
All right.
Something that no one else in this room. Oh, nope. Comes with a handle. Just kidding. Okay.
Comes with a handle.
Comes with a handle.
But I feel like it's going to be some like obscure kitchen gadget.
Uh,
Honda Moto Compactor.
I don't think any. Yeah, Honda Moto Compacto. But I don't think there's any coffee
LG
things that I can think of. Off the
LG
top.
Stand By Me Go.
I'm thinking of how broad the definition of a handle is.
I have one.
cat.
I have a cooler that I'm like in love with.
Is it a Yeti?
It's not a Yeti. It's by a
Oh.
company called Arctic, which is I think the rumor is that somebody from Yeti left Yeti and basically is building essentially the same things but for way cheaper. But this cooler is no joke. It's big. it keeps ice cold for days.
Does it have a
feels
speaker built into it?
No.
Oh.
It's just like a really nice thick cooler that actually keeps things cold. I mean, I've had barbecues, and then the next weekend when I'm cleaning up, there's like still ice in the.
Wow.
Wow.
It's crazy.
There was like this smart cooler that was really popular on the internet for a while.
I think it was called the
Shark Tank.
I
cooler.
remember this.
I think it was called the coolest. It
had, like-
punned cool into it. Yeah.
It had like a Bluetooth speaker and
blender.
Like, a blender.
Yeah.
Like all these features.
That was quintessential Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
But people got it. People loved it.
Yeah. But anyway, the cooler does have handles.
Yeah.
If you're using them, you're pretty strong. So I use them all the time.
Sick.
All right.
Good rec.
Even I don't go to the gym for a while. Something that comes wet that I recommend.
Whoa.
Can mostly frozen, does that count as wet?
Yes.
Sure, that's a liquid.
I'd say that's when you hold something frozen in your hand.
Wait,
it's like
It's
wet.
like melting
Specifically
in real
not
time.
wet. Wait, what?
Frozen?
Yeah, frozen is solid.
Is
yeah, but it's
water
like
wet?
melting.
Let's hear it anyway. Sure. Yeah.
Hold on.
Frozen beans.
If you hold those Reese's Animals crackers in your hands for long enough, they'll melt all over.
Something that comes wet? Gosh.
This is a hard one
Yeah.
that you recommend.
Mountain Dew. It's so easy. It's
a isopropyl alcohol.
Oh, but only 90%, folks, because that 70% stuff will not be good for your electronics.
Yeah.
Better for your skin, worse for your gear.
Yeah.
If you are anywhere near the city of Philadelphia, I'm going to say go and get yourself some water ice. That is the best thing that comes wet that I can recommend.
Can you pronounce that
Are
correctly?
you
Water
saying
ice.
water? I see what you're doing.
Water ice?
It's pronounced
What is water ice?
water ice.
As compared to what?
Look. Go birds.
Ellis, question: would you, if you had to pick an isopropyl alcohol, but you had to use it for your electronics and your skin, which one would you pick?
99. I'd rather ruin my skin than my
What is hand
electronics.
Yeah,
sanitizer? It's
I'd
like
go-
99, right?
Yeah.
No, but hand sanitizer is usually the 77. So the stuff they add in the 70s, I forget the exact number, but it's like perfumes and oils that prevent your skin from being just dried out by the 90%. You can use 90% on your skin, but if you have a cut and you're trying to disinfect it, you will likely further irritate your skin while you disinfect it.
So, what do you care more about, your lacerations or your electronics?
Oh, the gear, bro. The gear.
the gear.
The gear, dude. Yeah, not even close.
Marquez's turn.
Yep.
Makes you smile.
That's sweet.
Marquez has wanted to answer Porsche 911 with us so many times.
I recommend it.
Basically, it's like, what is your favorite thing?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing that you could buy?
Something that makes me smile.
Doesn't have to be bought. Just could be a YouTube video, could be a song, anything.
Oh.
I have to be able to recommend it. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be. Yeah.
Could just be a
YouTube
friend.
video I bought.
Marquez looked around here.
I recommend hitting the like button on this video.
Oh,
But does that make? Oh, I guess that does
It-
make you smile.
it'll make
It's-
everyone else smile when they
It
do
makes not only does it make me smile, like oh I just saw you click it, so I appreciate that. But but it makes everyone here smile at some point, and probably makes you smile at some point too.
You're the
So,
greatest YouTuber alive.
Yeah, so that's my recommendation.
All right.
But actually, my car.
But my Porsche.
I think this
Oh
will
my
be our last round.
Okay.
Okay,
for
I'm
Adam.
so glad I got this one. It's not something that I can recommend, but it's something that I've wanted to talk about on the podcast
What
for a
is it?
while.
What's the yeah?
Something that you still think about for no reason. Okay. My family was over for the holidays, and I was telling them about this really funny video I saw that was about people eating Thanksgiving dinner that was only peas. So like everything on the table was set up like Thanksgiving dinner, but there were only peas in every single dish. And then I tried to show my family it and I couldn't find it anywhere. So now I'm not sure if the video exists and I cannot stop thinking about it.
This is a dream
So
you might have had.
this is a call to action. Waveform listeners, if you
my
have
God.
seen this video, it might not be Thanksgiving, it might just be regular dinner, but the entire table is filled with peas, and I need to find this video to prove to my family that I'm not insane.
I really hope
Please.
someone finds this video.
I please help me out here.
This reminds me. Remember that like mascot that I had like a really hard time finding?
Vaguely,
It
did
was
we
on
find
some
it?
like I eventually found
Okay.
it, but it like was like early.
So there's hope.
so that yes, there is
Okay.
hope. So as many descriptors as you can give.
I thought it was called Only Peas Thanksgiving.
Okay.
All right, with that okay. David can do one, and then we're going to break. This is
There we go.
Is brown.
I have one for this.
something that is brown.
That you'd recommend,
They recommend.
Marquez.
I'm gonna go first. The Lucid Air,
Interesting.
You
specifically
like the
in brown.
version?
I'm glad.
I
that
like
it's-
the car. I like it in brown. Can't afford it. I'm sure most people can't either, but that's what I'm picking.
I would get that cart in anything other than brown. I'll throw one in.
Go for it.
Okay.
The McGriddle sandwich. Oh. And a hash brown. Both brown.
Neither of those are
Both brown.
okay.
Both really good.
Do you know how many calories are in a McGriddle?
At least 1 million.
I think it at one point was the highest density calorie item on the McDonald's.
It
menu.
is
mean, that
the
makes sense.
best pre-tournament fast food breakfast that exists.
if you want to throw up
It's
on
a
your
fact.
cup.
No, it is a fact. It's the most you can get.
I have a brown
That's
anti-recommendation.
Okay.
Cherry MX brown switches.
Ah, okay.
Terrible.
As in terrible. Yeah, those are not.
And they're
You're
brown.
not recommending those.
I mean, Glarses loves them, but everyone else hates them.
And we do love Glarses.
The things that Google says are brown bear, clay, acorns,
What?
beetles.
You Google
Beetles.
things that are brown.
Nutmeg.
Don't even.
Oh, that's a good
All right,
one
so
too.
brown recluse spider. I got bit in between my toes in 2018, and my foot blew up to twice the size.
But you
that
didn't
it
have to.
was
You
supposed
didn't
be.
go to the hospital.
Wait, you don't
No.
recommend this.
I went to London, and I was supposed to drive a Porsche around a track for a OnePlus event.
Those things can kill you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
If you drive
I
too
went to a
fast.
hospital in London.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow. Well, on that note,
Wait, you're recommending that?
I'm recommending you don't get bitten by that.
Got it.
Great recommendation.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
on that note, before we go to break, we have another recommendation request from our audience. This one is from Guido Prado, who says, I'm looking for a laptop backpack that has a sleek design, sort of like the Solo redefined backpack. I need to be able to fit a 16-inch laptop. It needs to have a luggage strap on the back. The compartment for the laptop should be separate from the main compartment, and I would like it for under $180. What would you recommend? I feel like this is an Adam Molina type beat, and he is pulling up the.
I have a good one.
All of us immediately searched for the bag. I feel like every one of us had a specific bag we were thinking
I
of
have
the
one.
minute that you
Yeah.
said that.
So
have one I like.
I feel like I should say right now, channel partner Ridge for $185
That's exactly where I went.
makes a backpack $5 over the limit, but I believe does it have a luggage strap? I don't know about
Yep.
that part. It does.
Yep.
Has a luggage strap. Can fit 16-inch laptop in a
Yep.
separate compartment, and yeah. So I think that might be a great one to recommend. But what do you guys have as well?
I really like the Brevite Everyday Backpack. It's very good, and it's trendy,
That sounds expensive.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
it's $130. It's a really good camera backpack. It has this pouch here, and then it zips on the side, and there's
Oh,
like a
yeah,
camera
that's
pouch
nice.
inside of it. Yeah, it's recommended by pretty much everyone I know who has it. I don't have it, so I can't really tell you if you should buy it. But everyone that I know that has it likes it a lot.
Mine is the Moment Everything backpack.
Classic.
Comes in two different sizes, both well under 180. Has a luggage strap, has a separate laptop sleeve. I love the colors they come in. There's like an olive and a yellow, and then you can even get the older version of it, which is almost the same with just a slightly different material. And there's like an orange rust color in that. All of them well under it. And Moment has other accessories if you're doing like camera stuff you want to put inside. But the water bottle holder on the side holds like a giant water bottle, but also really well straps in. So when you're not using it, it looks nice and sleek.
Dude, the Peak Design backpacks are $280 for the 20 liter.
Which is why I pulled up the Everyday Backpack Zip, the smaller $190, little more portable version, which still holds laptops, still has a luggage strap, still has water bottle holders, and is a little bit less expensive. I
out of-
came from a Peak backpack to the Ridge, which I think it actually perfectly fits. So if you want the Ridge, that's also really good. But yeah, Peak does make a cheaper bag.
Damn, their regular everyday backpack is like the best backpack of all
It's
time.
pretty sweet, but it is
So expensive.
Extremely
so expensive.
expensive.
Anyway, on that note, we're going to go to an ad break, but stick around. We'll be right back for the third and final round of the Waveform recommendation game.
Extravagant.
Welcome back to the third and final round of the Waveform recommendation game. This is one that we've been really excited to do since we came up with it. It's really fun. It is the first annual EDC draft. We have
Oh my God.
a large list of products in front of you.
The cars.
I love this so much.
One by one, you will be drafting these items, and that by the end, you will have the strangest, most confusing EDC loadout possible. Bear in mind, there are not 3 of every product.
Right.
There is a chance you could have an Apple Watch and AirPods, and no phone whatsoever at all. So choose wisely. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3.
The car on the left.
Pandora.
Model 3, Model Y.
2.
2. David picks 2.
Between 1 and what?
1 and 3.
3.
3.
1.
The answer was 2, so David will go first and Marquez will go last.
I knew.
Question: snake draft?
No.
What does that mean?
What?
No snake draft.
I
Because
feel
then
like it should
Marquez
be-
would get twice as many. Then you should be asking for a not snake draft, because as the middle person, you would get
you
the
get
least amount of votes as in a snake draft, because they would all get to go twice. David, what is your first pick
What
in
is
the
the-
first annual EDC draft?
Oh God, is that a Magic Mouse?
That is a Magic Mouse.
Oof.
Picking a mouse as your first.
Oh no, that's a Fiat 500e.
that is a Fiat 500e.
Oh.
Also, yes, Marquez's Porsche 911. It's supposed to be Turbo S.
Oh I could just take Marquez's car.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wait, so
David, you're driving home in a new Porsche.
if I take YouTube, does that mean
No one else can take YouTube.
so no one else can ever watch YouTube again?
That is correct. Mariah picked YouTube as her first go.
Wow. So which of these things do I want the most?
Which of these things? Yeah, this is something that if someone
Start
else
your daily
picked,
driver kit.
you're picking. Yeah, you're picking an EDC.
Okay.
The starter kit.
I'm gonna
Just
go.
get the books out of the way early.
Yeah, we have headphones on here. We have smartphones on here. We have the greatest smartphone of all time, the Books Palma. We have some tablets, got some computers, some subscription services, some mobility machines. We got apps, we got watches, we got some key computer accessories.
Peripherals, mice specifically.
Nice.
We had, I thought we,
Input devices.
yeah, you know. So David,
Okay. I guess for the first thing, I'm just gonna be boring and take the iPhone.
Boo.
Wait, no. Wait, sorry. I can't read. Is that the MacBook Pro?
Yeah, MacBook
this is
Pro.
the 2022 MacBook Pro.
Touch bar.
What about
Touch
the
bar.
other one?
That is a 2019 Intel MacBook Air with a dual core i5.
There's no new MacBook Pro.
There is an HP Elite Dragonfly Chromebook.
That's really not what
That is a gaming 2-in-1 Chromebook with a touchscreen.
Wait, there's no because this is my favorite product that's ever
There's
been
not.
made.
It's
There's
not
3,
available in
yeah.
this.
Oh my god.
List, David.
Okay.
That'd be crazy if your favorite product ever made was on this list.
The Porsche 911. No, I'm gonna go with the iPhone 15.
The iPhone 15 Pro. Actually, hold on.
That'll be boring.
I'm just going to start.
Oh no, I'm the last pick.
Well, I'm recording already.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
Andrew,
you
take
can
his
have
car.
Oh, I've been planning on it from fucking start.
David, you said
And you're
the
getting
iPhone,
books,
right?
my friend.
That's
Yeah, the iPhone.
The iPhone is officially part of David's everyday carry. That
Yeah,
brings
you
us
either get my
to-
car or you get a Books.
I'm picking the Porsche 911
Okay, you
Turbo
get a
S.
Books. You get a Books, my friend.
right out the gate.
Do you know how cool I'll look with that Boots in a Porsche 911 Turbo S?
thought.
Andrew has
The
taken
second I saw that, I was picking it.
Marquez's car.
Because then Marquez has to pick a Fiat or a Moto Compacto.
I'm so sad now. Well, I guess then I will take the Samsung Galaxy S24
a
A.
solid choice.
Totally reasonable daily driver
S24.
phone,
I still think it should be Snake Draft. But
which would be me going.
which would be
again.
you going again.
But I say it isn't.
Okay.
So it's David.
Here's David.
I fought for you, Marquez.
Oh,
I stole your car, but then I fought for you. So just remember that.
I want the USB-C ear pods.
USB-C earpods, not the AirPods, but the USB-C earpods,
Andrew, you need
which
to
will
interrupt his
be
ecosystem.
I need.
compatible with his
What's the
iPhone
last-
15 Pro.
Need
Oh,
anything
we
else.
need to give him the HP.
Yeah.
I mean, I would prefer the HP to the touch bar.
I know. I
Not the
kind
Intel
of-
MacBook Air.
I want to go.
No, I don't want the Intel one, bro.
I want YouTube.
Gross.
Damn, you made the MKBHD starter. Good pick, Andrew. All right, let me get the iPad Pro. I'm building my life around
That's
this
a
thing.
good one.
Oh,
iPad
that's
Pro.
smart. Wait,
It's
what
the
did I think
M1
about?
iPad Pro.
Who
Yeah.
the frick cares?
A product I use and own. So I like
Same,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like cars, so I'm gonna go with the Moto Compacto.
The Moto Compacto, excellent choice.
Is it the fast one?
No, but you don't want them. Trust
the
me, as like
Type R.
something you own. Like,
The Type R.
The Type R?
it's also worth noting that after Mariah chose YouTube, she immediately picked 2 cars with no phone.
I thought about that. I was like,
Mariah's was
cars.
it was YouTube, iPad Mini, and then the Porsche and the Fiat.
the Porsche and the Fiat.
Jesus.
Me
I
at
didn't
work,
think we
me
could
at
pick
home.
multiple things from.
Oh yeah, you can pick whatever you
Yeah, you
want.
can go nuts.
I want the iPad Mini.
You can pick Final Cut twice.
There's an iPad Mini.
Wait. Oh yeah, because David just picked. You
Yeah,
want the
it's my turn.
iPad Mini? Excellent choice.
I didn't know there was an iPad Mini.
It's a really good iPad. All right. So I've
Does
got
it
a
have
phone.
mobile? Because my phone's screwed.
Cellular?
Or cellular.
You still don't. You
still
can't
have
have a
That
phone.
might
It's got
save
cellular.
you.
The iPad Mini.
Yeah, that might save you.
Does it have a cellular option?
Yeah.
There's a cellular version,
yeah.
right?
It's got the little like plastic cut out at the
Okay.
top. My dad
well,
has one.
we'll say it's. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, good pick. So I got a phone. I've got the iPad Pro. I know I'm gonna get the Fiat eventually, so I'm not even gonna pick it.
You don't have to take it. They're trying to
We have
service
a
you.
we have a Huawei MatePad Pro available. We have Adobe Premiere.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Final Cut for iPad.
I'm gonna go.
Final Cut for iPad.
I think I'm actually.
Can we make a rule real quick? Everyone has to have something from each category. No double categories.
No,
Really? I think
Yeah.
it's more fun that everyone has to pick one from each one.
it could be.
No, but
more
then you get
fun,
left
but
with-
I think. Yeah, I think somewhat
Yeah,
you
but-
guys
and it's
ending
more
up
fun
with
if
some
I
No, but
silly-
steal
I feel like
from
it's
a
fun to leave somebody with something because they
How
didn't
about-
pick from the category.
At the end, everyone can trade once.
I'm
Okay.
fine with training, but I still think we should have to.
cars so
Because because I don't have to pick the Books, but I feel like I should be stuck with the Books because I didn't pick a phone already. Know what I
Well-
mean?
But you have this. You have a cellular iPad Mini.
I'm just saying, like, when there's only one thing left, like Marquez has to pick the Fiat now, which I feel like is part of the reason why we picked the cars.
I am open to it. I think part of the fun
think
of
that's
this
fun.
comes from seeing where you are at the end and being like, well, I guess I just
Can't do this.
Don't have
I like
this.
forcing the hand on someone else. I think that's fun.
You know what?
how we play the game.
Okay, for my
Okay.
pick,
Well, then you can disregard what I said before if you want. If
Yeah.
we're not playing like that.
I've recommended this many times in the past, and I think it's probably actually fine. I'm gonna go with
The Magic Mouse?
no, the Intel MacBook Air.
Oh God.
Wait, you think it's fine?
It was when it was out.
Sure.
That's how bad you. That
5 years ago.
Yeah,
you don't want the
Dinosaurs were good
MacBook
before
Pro.
they died too.
I don't need it. I'm gonna try to do everything on the iPad Pro, and that if I need to break out a laptop, I've got one. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to use it.
You could, with enough time, probably cook an egg on that computer.
Well, there's no fans on the MacBook Air, so yeah, it's gonna get kind of spicy.
No, I think there were fans back in the Intel.
Oh, on the
era.
Intel ones, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah,
Can you zoom out a little?
Absolutely.
I just want to see what the bottom. Oh, yeah, there is.
Okay.
nobody's done
I
that.
want to play Dota, so I'm gonna do the M1 or the no, not that. no, no, that one.
the Touch Bar MacBook Pro. An
Yeah.
excellent
2022?
choice. 2020. 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Since David wants to play Dota, I'm going to take the Logitech MX Master 3. So he has to play it with a
sniped.
trackpad or a Magic Mouse.
Sniped.
No.
And you could probably use that mouse with your
My iPad
your
mini.
iPad Mini.
I can use it with my Porsche 911 Turbo S.
Sell the car and buy everything else.
So
You know-
far, Andrew has the coolest life here.
I agree.
It's not even close. I have to pick Spotify because Pandora is.
I
I'm going
wanted to.
Spotify. Yeah.
Why is there no podcasting app? Besides
Spotify.
Is it Pandora Premium or Pandora Free?
I went under the assumption it was free.
I think it
big
should have to be
difference.
free Pandora.
Free with the ads, yeah.
Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to listen to podcasts?
You're on the
Okay,
motor back. I can't pick my song, man.
No, you have
Yeah.
you have the iPhone.
He's got
Apple Podcast is on the iPhone.
But he can't use it.
Oh,
You
it's
can't
built
use
in? It's built in, right?
I guess.
Okay, so I get to use it.
I think if it comes with the phone, it's,
Okay. Isn't YouTube built in?
So I didn't need Spotify either.
Does that YouTube come with
It
the phone?
doesn't come with the phone.
No, YouTube doesn't come with the phone.
Really?
No. What
I
is
thought
this?
it was
2009?
I thought it was pre-installed since
It hasn't-
since 2007.
No.
Because
No, no.
YouTube was one of the iPhone apps before the App Store.
Yeah, but I think by the time the iPhone 4, I forget which iOS that was, but it wasn't included with the iPhone 4, nor the 4S.
That's crazy.
Nobody's sniping the Fairbuds.
I don't need more headphones, and I didn't want
Yeah.
over ear because when I'm running, I don't like to wear over ear headphones. Even though I see freaking psychos running in Brooklyn all the time with AirPods Max, freaking
Yeah,
insane.
I do see that.
Okay, if I can use Apple Music, I don't need Pandora, right?
Yeah.
Does Apple Music? Because you got to pay for that separately. I feel like that might be
It's a separate subscription.
Yeah, so I'm going to say no.
All right,
You need Pandora.
I think I do.
You definitely don't need to pick it now though, because it's the only one left. Oh, I guess unless we're allowed to pick multiple.
I'll take
Sorry, yeah, I don't know.
Pandora. Yeah, because they're gonna pick, so I can't.
So you
Are
can't
we
listen to music at
Pandora?
all?
No. I need some sort of mouse.
Andrew,
I'm gonna use the Magic Mouse. Magic Mouse.
This is why I think the forcing other people.
It's better
It's
than
fun.
the trackpad for Dota, bro.
Oh, Marcus.
Sorry.
Wait, I think Andrew might be onto something with that because then you have to force
It
someone
forces other people to pick things.
to pick something.
okay.
I think
So let's try it.
we'll lock it down.
We'll lock it in. Everyone has to have one thing from each category.
Okay.
Everyone's good with that. I think we're still in the right. spot
Wait,
for
Marquez,
that.
you didn't pick Final Cut yet?
He's gonna pick Final Cut for iPad.
I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, he has to.
I'm gonna go Premiere.
Yeah, because what are you gonna do on your iPad with regular Final?
Well, and I know I'm already stuck with the HP laptop.
Yeah, I'm
Anyways,
No, I'm picking Final
Premiere
Cut
Cloud.
then. Give me Final Cut because I got
for
a Mac.
iPad.
No. I need Final Cut,
Oh, you took the
but you're-
Mac.
but
I
you're-
have a
Oh
MacBook
yeah,
Air.
okay.
you have
okay.
a MacBook Air.
and that's
Right.
gonna be my
yeah, that
Final
can
Cut
do
machine.
Final Cut.
I think you might have more luck with the Final
have
Cut for
Final Cut.
iPad.
I see where Mark. I know
There's a
Marquez
dual
is-
core i5 inside that.
Well, you have an
laptop,
iPad
Marquez.
and a computer.
I might just be doing this to spite David,
Wait,
If you
what?
think
who
about
doesn't
it.
have an iPad, who needs to get Final Cut for
care
iPad.
about iPad, bro.
Perfect.
I can use CapCut.
No, you can't. You have to use what's on the list.
That is true, David. You are sort of forced now to have Final Cut for iPad and a Huawei MatePad Pro.
So that
All right.
I'm keeping Final Cut.
Okay. I'm gonna now go with the Pebble.
Okay, and I should have mentioned this earlier. In this universe, because on this podcast we love Pebble smartwatches.
It works.
Yeah, it works still.
I kind of wanted it for my books, but
The label didn't go with it.
Bro, that would have been
I would
so.
have. I kind of
fresh.
thought I was free. I would get it for free, but
Why didn't
David
the
did snipe it. Yeah.
I know the label move with it. Okay.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna go.
You can get that for free.
I guess it makes the most sense to take. I'll get the. I don't really like AirPods Max, so I'll take the Apple Watch because it'll fit with my iPad Mini. Well.
Oh, I am
Actually,
set
no, you
up
need a
nice.
phone.
So in
Oh, you are set up nice.
set
Yeah,
up
you got a
nice.
good spot.
Okay,
could you get the Galaxy?
I like where we're at
Watch
because I'm gonna end up. So let me get the AirPods Max then.
with your.
Yes, this is my editing machine.
Does this
MacBook
work?
Air with AirPods Max
Oh.
and Final Cut Pro.
So are we at the point where everyone
But no
auto
YouTube.
everyone auto gets the rest? Don't worry, I'll drive over to you in my.
They're just for me. I don't make them for anybody
Andrew,
else.
hand
He
the
can
file
upload
to
them on
Andrew. He
Spotify.
drives it home and uploads it.
Yeah, so per our one per category rules, I think this means everything else will
Yeah.
be auto drafted.
So
here.
let's just figure it out.
So
David gets Pandora
And Final Cut for iPad.
and Final. Yeah,
Let's
so
say
David
them out loud one by one.
All right, Final Cut for iPad.
For David,
and
Andrew
Fairbuds,
for Buds XL.
Fairbuds XL for Andrew.
for my headphones.
Even though they're
Yeah,
headphones.
I
not
get the
Buds.
Samsung watch to go with my Samsung phone. Mm-hmm. That worked out nice.
Yeah.
Then we got to get.
I get Pandora.
the Huawei MatePad for Dave.
yeah. David gets the Huawei
David.
MatePad.
Great.
Okay, which means the Dragonfly laptop went to Andrew.
Nice.
I'm getting a Fiat 500,
Fiat.
and I'm also getting a Magic trackpad,
Nice.
which means
Who gets
David ends up with a
No, I get the Boox.
Pandora, and Andrew's
Andrew gets
daily driver phone is a Boox
Palma.
Palma.
All right.
Andrew had such a strong start.
Let's take it from the top.
Yeah.
Let's take it from the top.
Okay.
David,
Yeah,
what
David.
do you have? What's your full
us through
everyday
it.
carry?
Every day, love to use my iPhone 15 Pro with my Apple EarPods USB-C.
Wait, can you fix your mic?
Love to use my iPhone 15 Pro with my Apple EarPods USB-C.
I never realized those were that. I thought it was AirPods.
No.
USB-C.
Nice. Okay.
Driving my Honda Moto Compacto through
Okay.
Brooklyn, carrying my MacBook Pro with Touch Bar in my backpack. Of course, using the Magic Mouse because it makes me magic at Dota 2.
Think of all the macros you can put on the swipe features.
My Pebble smartwatch is getting me through the day with its e-ink display. Final Cut for iPad
On your MatePad.
is being used on my MatePad Pro. So when I take the subway, when I take the train home from my Moto Compacto, I can edit, can drop in my edits, and I'm jamming to free Pandora.
I love that it's free Pandora.
There's probably someone in Brooklyn with this exact everyday carry.
No.
They're just accidentally paying for the subscription for Final Cut Pro for iPad, but isn't using it anymore.
Exactly. All right, Andrew, you're up.
Switch
What's
to a
your EDC?
MatePad.
All right, you want to
Wait, as someone who has a MatePad
Is there one
Pro,
more?
Yeah.
No, that's
Why do you have a MatePad Pro?
because before I bought an iPad, I just like grabbed it from the office to use for a weekend. And dude, it is the most. It's actually like the screen's nice and the hardware's nice, but just like it because it's Huawei, the OS is ripped so hard from iPad OS, and it does not have any features that.
yeah, not hard
has.
enough
It's
to
like-
run Final Cut for iPad.
Not dude, you can't. It's okay. Anyway, Andrew, why don't you tell us about your sweet new life?
All right, I'm just cruising in my Porsche 911 Turbo S while watching YouTube videos.
That's dangerous.
On my iPad Mini. It does have cellular, very important for later on.
Right.
I do have a Logitech MX Master, which is going to be hard to play games on my HP Dragonfly later, but also Premiere works on Windows. Made it out there.
But does it work on Chromebook?
Yeah,
That's a Chromebook.
yeah, it's a Chromebook.
Woof. Okay, I don't know.
So I don't know if you're at any
There might be.
videos.
Is there Premiere on iPad?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Premiere Rush.
Is
yeah.
that still a thing?
That might be tough.
Yeah.
We might be spending a lot of
But
money
that's
on something I
Premiere
can't
Pro.
use. Yeah.
Right.
My Apple smartwatch, because helps later as well. I'm hoping that one of those has cellular.
No, you won't be able to use.
You can only
that.
pair that
At all.
with the phone.
Yeah, you need an iPhone.
I can't even.
But you wear it to make people think that you're wealthy.
Yeah.
yeah, except you
Perfect.
won be able to activate it. Without an
Yeah,
iPhone.
you just wear it.
I
Just to
can't.
tell the time.
Maybe
No,
the
you
guy,
won't-
maybe a genius at the Apple
you can't
store
even
will
use
let
this all
me
the time.
like
that
start it
crazy?
up on
Yeah,
something.
is
That's
that-
wild. I
is
didn't
that
know that.
crazy,
I should
bro?
not have picked that. Fairphone Fairbuds XL. They kind of look cool. Actually, I'll look sick in the Fairphone Fairbuds. That's a
Fairbuds.
terrible name. On my lawnmower at home. So I think
That's
that was
true.
pretty sweet. HP Dragonfly Chromebook. I missed
Elite.
that was a Chromebook.
How much do you think this costs?
Too much.
So it's a gaming Chromebook that also has a touchscreen and folds all the way back. So
If it
it's a
can run games, though,
2-in-1.
why can't it run?
Fold all the way back.
What games does it run?
I don't know. I just searched gaming Chromebook and this was like $1,900, and I was like, that is so funny.
I bet there's a way to get Premiere on it somehow. Are we looking at the specs
$1,900.
Elite.
$1,900
for a Chromebook?
No way, people.
Oh, I was wrong. It's $2,100.
13-inch Core i3. Oh my god!
What?
Who is getting
on
scammed
sale.
by these? Don't worry.
Gamers.
It's only $1,800 with a code.
Look, it has a
Direct
pen.
from HP, it costs that much
$2,200.
There's no way.
It
this
has-
for
is
an
real.
i3.
It has 8 gigs of RAM.
This is insane.
This can't be real. Go
And
on,
it-
go on Best Buy.
I got
It has
scammed.
one rating. It's
Somehow
4
the
stars.
911 Turbo S is not the most overpriced thing in my everyday
That is
carry.
insane.
Dragonfly Elite Gaming Chromebook.
All right. Well, my other things though.
That's what it should be.
$100.
That's a normal price.
It doesn't appear to be sold.
Well, I mean,
should
people
be.
expect me to have the most expensive Chromebook when I roll up in my Porsche, and then pull out my Boox Palma.
Sells it for $1,200.
You're like, take down my number and you hand them your
We
e-ink
got
phone.
5
Yeah.
minutes, guys.
Yeah, I know. So
Close
yeah,
it up.
I have my Boox Palma, which looks super cool after I get out of my Porsche. So I think that's a pretty solid set. I'm
right.
pumped about it.
Nice.
Marquez might fire me, but
Because you miss every call.
well, and because we can't upload to anything to YouTube anymore because
No, you just drive home and then upload from there.
All right, Marquez Brownlee, the greatest
Oh,
tech
there's no
reviewer
A.
on the planet.
All right. Welcome to my daily driver set. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S24. Great.
Cool.
That's my phone. But I'm also carrying around an iPad Pro M1, which is an incredibly powerful tablet. But just in case I need to drop a couple edits on Spotify,
You can't upload.
I've got a MacBook Air. It's an Intel MacBook Air, but that's okay because I can edit those podcasts real quick in Final Cut Pro 10. I also will be noise canceling the world out with AirPods Max, and I'll also be listening
Wait,
to
but you have a
Spotify.
Galaxy. So
That's for the MacBook and the iPad.
will you be able to change like your noise canceling and stuff
Probably not.
without?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it pairs like, I mean, you don't have to have an iPhone to have those.
Okay.
Unlike the watch situation. But I do have, I didn't even realize it's the
Yeah,
Watch
it's the
5 Golf
It's
Edition.
the Golf Edition.
So
Nice.
that's connecting straight to my S24, and I'm going to play some golf. And I'm going to get there in my
the coolest car
Bright
we've
red.
ever had at the studio.
Fiat 500.
Where are you going
Can
to
golf
put your
clubs
clubs?
even fit in that?
in the passenger seat? Yup. And
It's
I
the
just,
old one. I didn't even know you put the old trackpad on here.
it's the old trackpad.
The one that has a battery.
I carry it around to like shovel things. I don't actually use,
A.
I don't actually use the trackpad, but I have one.
There you go.
I think
You know
we
what's-
should ask our audience to vote for who has
Yes.
the best.
Who
I
won the
agree.
draft
in
and
here.
why is
Who
it
won?
me?
Me Kazumoto Compacto. You know what's funny? Like, I have like 6 shirts total, right? I haven't bought
Maybe
new.
there's 7 days.
That's right. That's right. I haven't bought new clothes in years, and people are always like, "What the what?" And so people spend their money on different weird things. This list is like clearly we have different priorities, right? Because I don't need a car. I don't need a smartwatch unless it's e-ink. I don't need a tablet.
I don't need YouTube.
But I got Pandora free, and I got my iPhone.
That's exactly why we thought this would be such a fun segment. See where your
I loved
priorities
this.
lie.
Where's your
I
priorities?
want to do drafts more often if there's other ways of
That-
thinking
yeah.
this.
I will also say, and JJ Redick used to do this a lot more on his podcast, they would do drafts where you can just come up with whatever you want. So he would have categories, and whatever you can think of on the fly.
I
you
was
just do a
debating
draft
that,
like
but
that.
we also wanted you guys to kind of like pit against each
There's
other.
too much
I think
tech to do
so.
it that
Yeah.
way. So with tech, this was perfect. But yeah, we should do more drafts.
figure it
More
out. We'll
drafts
figure
are
it out.
so much fun. I think this is a super fun
Yeah.
game to play.
All right, Marquez, take us out.
Well, let us know who won in the comments section, and specifically why. Like, which one of our daily drivers could you actually live with? And let us know who won. That's it.
Can someone also calculate who has the highest MSRP of all of
It's
these?
you,
I think it's me
It's
just
not
with
close.
that. Yeah.
You have a Porsche 911.
Well, then figure out Marquez and David's and see if
I
they
have a
are.
Honda motor.
Oh yeah, actually, never mind. It's very
have a
obvious.
Fiat.
what
It's
the cars- Okay,
$1,000.
it without the cars.
Yeah.
Okay, without
Andrew,
the cars.
you not only have the most expensive car, you also have the most expensive computer.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
And the most expensive video editing software. That's crazy.
That's true.
That's infinite.
Monthly. It's infinitely expensive.
All right. Well, we'll see what you guys say in the comments. But either way, catch us back in the next regular episode on Friday, and we'll see you there. Peace.
Waveform is produced by Adam Molina and Ellis Rovin. We're partnered with Vox Media Podcast Network, and our intro outro music was created by Vane Sill.